So, what happens when you feel like you must succumb to peer pressure and you are afraid to say no to people that you love deeply or just around? Somebody serious, like a parent or a spouse or a child or an adult child, or just somebody that's very, very close, okay? And you're on a spiritual journey, and this person that you've been with all your life, that you've known forever, and y'all share a deep connection, there's something about this person. It's not that they are being vindictive toward you or they hate you secretly or anything like that, or jealousy, but this person is self-centered. They are so used to your presence and your care and the comfort that comes along with you that they've taken you for granted to the point that they don't respect who you are or who you're becoming. Now, of course, this message isn't for everyone, but it's for who it is for. And I'm glad it reached you, okay? So here's what you do. You continue to be yourself. And when something happens that makes you feel uncomfortable, for example, say you live with your cousin, right? Or cousins or people you love that's close to you. And you go in your room because you want to, none of these other people are interested in having pretend conversations about new houses and millions of dollars, whatever. We're just going to say that as an example. Because you're trying to manifest things, and you want to keep a conversation going that you can't have. So you do it by yourself, and then they catch you doing whatever it is you do. Talk to yourself, sing a song, spin around in a circle. They don't understand your methods. Okay, you tell these people over and over again, I'm spiritual, guys, and I'm trying to energetically attract what is mine. And they don't necessarily laugh at you, or maybe they do, but they don't take it serious, and it hurts you. Okay, it hurts you to the core because you feel strongly about it. Well, what I say to that is another part of the journey. See, being spiritual and what we call awakened comes with so many rewards, but it feels like a punishment because we're isolated to some extent. We are psychologically isolated, and maybe even spiritually isolated from a world that we may have used to know. You don't even have to leave the presence of your family to not be with them, because once you become enlightened or awakened, and had a spiritual awakening of some sort to where you want to see things outside of what you're being shown, not too many people understand it, and they'll take you for granted without asking you, how are you doing today? How do you feel? And a person who is awakened, it can be even harder for you because you go through so much in your head and you seek so much clarity. And then when you come back down to earth, there's like a piece of you that expect others to get it, but you feel disappointed when they don't. And it hits you harder than other disappointments. And to you, I say, hang in there and embrace it as a blessing. Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but embrace it as a blessing. When you become an awakened person who's spiritually inclined, you seek connection with creation, with our creator, Allah, Jesus, God, whoever you call him, the creator of it all, the universe, fill in the blank, whatever term you use. The point is, you're starting to feel like you feel the connection. When you pray and meditate, it's not just empty words anymore. There's a connection that you have that you can't only describe. You can describe it to the best of your ability, but only you feel it. So to sum up, what I'm trying to tell you guys is just don't worry about it. I said all that to tell you not to worry. Why? Because when you become an awakened person, your disappointments and your heartaches are working out in your favor to some degree. All right. You feel uncomfortable and heavy, but you remind yourself that this is another thing in my path to overcome. Right. And then when you overcome it, however you do, when you overcome that heaviness you feel, the emptiness, the isolation, whatever it is, you get a new feeling. Okay. You get a feeling of levity because you raise some weight off of you. How did you do that? You did that because you overcame the heaviness. So back to my example about the close family member or members that don't understand your journey. The best thing you can do for yourself is to go in a quiet place or a loud place or whatever and remind yourself, okay, It isn't their fault that they don't understand, but it doesn't stop me from doing what I do. Because, you're having a human experience. So it's easy for you to hear their words or watch their reactions and feel like well, maybe this ain't what I should be doing. Maybe I am a little crazy. No. Whoever this message is for, I'm here to leave you with this. Do not let someone discourage you, okay? Because you had the awakening. So there's a cosmic, spiritual, heavenly, divine reason why our Creator wants you to divert your thoughts somewhere else, okay? You are in this process of learning about mindset shift because it's time for you. You pick channels and pages such as mine, people like us who like to talk about metaphysical thought process because it's you. Your time is here to do something, even if you don't know what that is yet. It's like a deliverance for you. You're being called to something. So the universe is bringing in all you need. That includes people on the internet, such as myself, who talk about mindset shift and self-development and try to be as encouraging as possible because there's something you're supposed to be doing. Again, you may not know what it is yet, but trust in the process, okay? You know the expression, when the student is ready, the teacher show up. It's the proverbial teacher, okay? It can be anything. Like I said, it can be a bunch of different messages from the internet that you get. It can be actual other humans in real life, or it could just be something as obvious as you signing up for school. But in other words, when something is prepared for to receive or for a move, when it's ready, the thing will come. And that's all your spiritual energy is for. You, all your through your journey, you train yourself and prepare yourself for what is to come. And that's basically it. I'm gonna talk about it more later, but you guys are intelligent individuals. I think you get what I'm getting at. All right, being a spiritual person makes you do new things, but you have people around you that don't get it. So I'm here to help you circumvent and get rid of or overcome the disappointment and the peer pressure or whatever. You're scared to tell them no, or you're scared to live your fullest. You're scared to do everything you really want because you feel like, these people think I'm strange, or it's too embarrassing. They don't get it. God didn't show them. He showed you. So just work it out. Don't give up. Don't quit. Because not everything you manifest is earthly. All right. You manifest things like strength and wisdom and kindness and resilience, virtues that you need in this harsh realm of earth. All right, my friends. I hope I helped you, but come back for the next one. I got more to say. Bye for now.